program The Nightcap is set for a mature audience. It may contain coarse language, a lot of controversy, adult drinks, shameless product placement, a sense of grandeur, ketamine,
Exterminate, exterminate.
yodeling, pissed off celebrities. It's recommended that you sit back, relax, and take a load off and enjoy the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap, coming live around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners and viewers and everybody that's involved. Big hello to each and every one of you. It is indeed the Nightcap. This is where things go a little bit more wild, a little bit more crazy, and definitely not something you'd normally see if you're attending a small child's function. So, get back, sit back, relax, enjoy, take your shirts off, get naked if you want, here on the Nightcap. Here we go. Woo. That was a big intro.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. Let's just jump head first, right in, because on the far side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal, and recently voted most person to get involved in a fist fight. It's of course Parking Nick.
Yay! Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation.
Good evening to you, good sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I've had a really good week because I've killed fewer people than Alec Baldwin.
That's a great start to any day.
You know,
Absolute perler of a day. Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin kills people.
correct.
Talking about people that kill people, right there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course from the oh, hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
huh.
She's looking a lot thinner than she should be.
Careful.
That's no,
Careful.
that's very sickly looking. Like that's very. I don't think that's even really Secret Agent Nest. The more I'm thinking about it.
Well, now that you mention it, it's not Secret Agent Nest at all.
Oh my gosh.
It's, yes, Secret Agent Nest has had a very, very busy week, and she's suffering from the fatigue. Mm-hmm. And
She's
so this evening,
gone to visit Ed Kemper.
I would put probably well, someone that I love just only a little bit less than Secret Agent Nest.
Ooh, what's her name? Is that Lady Gaga? I've only seen pictures, and I'm pretty sure that's her. No, it's not Lady. It's a hell of an outfit.
Yeah, this is my equal favourite guitar, my Ibanez Geo.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah,
She's
we
very
used to have a Geo watch this show too, but
We did.
she's-
People come, people go. Then people come back, and then people go again, and then I don't know. We used to have a Kanga camper that watched the show too. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, true.
At least Rowdy watches the show still.
Well, the way Esquire reckons you're trying to get a better reception from the intergalactic viewers with that shit what's on top of your head.
I tell you what, ever since I've done that, the reception on my glasses have been phenomenal.
Has it just?
Yeah,
I don't doubt that.
Picking up CNN, CBS, IBS.
You know, IBS.
Been picking up ECG machines. It's been great.
Well,
The machine that
we've
goes
all said
ping.
you're full of shit.
Well, we wish Secret Agent Nest all the best with her tour around America with Ed Kemper. Oh,
Yeah.
cat.
Cat.
I got it.
Fly cat.
Oh, it's exactly.
Right, brilliant. And even though he spelled it wrong, Esquire says handbrakes off.
Handbrakes off. Got to have the handbrakes off because tonight, Lewis Hamilton He's a dick.
He's a dick.
We'll explain why very, very soon. One of our new things.
As if you need to be told.
Let's just break it down for the folk.
Yeah, yeah.
I love using words like folk. I feel like I should be driving a tractor when I do that.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
this is true. Whenever I go out to the shops and stuff and I wear my hat, I always tip my hat when I'm talking to, like, finishing up a conversation with someone. Or it's just always the tip of the hat. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to stop it. And when I don't wear my hat, I feel really awkward because I go to tip my hat and I'm not wearing a hat. I'm like, oh, hang on.
Thought you'd feel really awkward because you got weird ass shit on top of your head.
Well, I don't normally leave the house like this. Kimatron's really put a stop to that.
Yeah.
Should see what I've done to the pubes. They're braided.
I'd rather not.
Let's just say drapes match the curtain both in length and colour.
Well, that's our answer for that question.
We're in for a pretty big show.
Cryro reckons a casual salute if you don't have a hat.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. We should probably do the terms and conditions of play. Let's knock it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way early so we can get into the nitty-gritty detail about why our program this evening is called Lewis Hamilton is a Dick.
Because he is.
Well, that's it. That's it. Screaming in the studio. It's good night, everybody. Now, the other thing, too, is we're trying something different with the audio, because normally when we do the show, you and Secret Agent S are running off a Zoom program, and you don't necessarily hear like the music or the question time and stuff. So our pums have been out of whack. Where now we've seemed to have eliminated that problem. So that would be cool. So hopefully the audio is going out okay, the same way that it is going in okay for you and I.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it's not,
I like it when it goes in okay.
Me too, actually. All right, terms and conditions of play. Are you ready? Deep breath in, boys and girls. If you, that's right, you would like to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device, type in these 4 magical words. Oop, that way.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 87 grueling weeks of touring with Lewis Hamilton, you too can graduate into, what did I do that committee?
Yeah, that'd be grueling weeks, all right.
It certainly would be. You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the program.
Well, you could.
You could, and you should. You probably should.
Yeah, well, it's not mandatory, but boy, oh boy, don't you miss out on some stuff if you're not in it. The Facebook chat, which I monitor closely.
Very closely. You're quite into it.
Which is why I'm never looking at the camera. I'm always basically looking at the chat.
The television screen.
Which is why, if I'm not looking you in the eye, folks, that's because I'm not. Yes, in the chat, Cray Ray.
I know him. Seen his doodle.
Cray Ray.
No, I haven't. Or have I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have. Seen a lot of doodling.
And Esquire's there.
Definitely seen his doodle.
And Dre Ray.
Ray's
there.
Haven't seen her doodle.
And Guinness.
And Guinness. He's a good girl. Haven't seen her penis either, actually.
Okay.
Oh, that's roughly about it.
Yeah. Looks like the Ray family and Esquire. That's it.
Woo!
Woot.
Wooty woot. Oh, and Secret Agent S is in the chat too.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I know that
Secret Agent S, of course.
US Marshall will always be tuning in. If he's not currently watching live, then he's always floating around somewhere. The broker watches us on replay. So happy Sunday to the broker. Happy Sunday to Rowdy, or Friday. I don't know what day it is there now.
It's Friday over there.
Oh, well, it's time to get down on Friday.
Friday or Saturday morning.
Either way.
They're behind us anyway.
Yeah. As well as, McLovin and Harvey Dent and all the other wonderful people, Banks, JD Girl, wherever they might be. Three-week push came to an end, I'm guessing. And it seems to be the way. And I think Lazy Man Les, who's also tuning in, Nana Bear will be probably tuning in a bit later as well, and Leash and everyone else that becomes part of the fun. What it is, see, lockdown's lifted, so everybody's gone and escaped.
Well, it's only partially lifted. I don't know why everyone's all so barred up about it.
Can't say I'm barred up
The
over it.
shops are still all bloody shut.
Yeah, exactly.
Freedom Friday. Well, yeah, you can actually, go somewhere, but there's nothing to do when you get there.
No, that's right. No, you can go wherever you want, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be any good.
Yeah, exactly. It's we've been, our leash is slightly longer, but it's still the same yard.
Yeah, exactly right. And
So Guinness will get that.
It's a Guinness joke. And see, I'm a big fan of not being around people. So, unless I'm getting paid for it, or it's a hobby, then people can go and get fucked.
Actually, did you see? Sorry to interrupt, Captain. On one of the local pieces of shit that passes for news. They were talking about, beautiful, Guinness, you're beautiful.
There's a photo of Guinness that popped up, by the
way. Channel 7, talking about how introverts might find it difficult to transition from lockdown to being slightly open again. And good God, they managed to find 2 introverts who were very happy to have a whole fucking film crew at their house filming and watering the garden and doing domestic things. I'm thinking, they're not bloody introverts. They're happy to have half a dozen strangers in their house.
That's almost as bad as when the nappy sand guy knocks on your door.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that guy for a while. Lockdown, I guess.
No.
Do you have a nappy sand guy that comes and knocks on your door, or is it just us?
No, we don't. No. We've got a gate.
I didn't go over me. I get what you're getting at, because paid actors, I believe you'll find that they are.
Yeah, that's right. So what are they doing on the news? So yeah. Now let me also, while I'm at it, while I'm having a bit of a rant,
get it going.
Channel 7 again. I only watch the Channel 7 news because their captions are spelt badly and they're hilarious. Colin Powell died during the week.
He did.
Colin Powell.
He invented cold power.
Okay, you got. Huh?
He invented cold power?
No, Colgate, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Now, he spent his whole life serving his country.
He did.
In the military and in politics.
Mm-hmm.
He was a man who grew up in the 50s and 60s and probably heard the N-word in a serious context more often than anyone should have.
Yeah.
He was an honest man, and he tried his very best. He got misled
quite a fair bit
by some intelligence or wrong intelligence, which led to one of the Gulf Wars.
Yep.
And Channel 7 in Melbourne, and the alleged newsreader, what's his name? Peter Mitchell, had the captioned photo of Colin Powell, whatever his birth date was, until 2021. Colin Powell, former Secretary of State, died this week of COVID and complications. His biggest mistake was in 1990 when he. Well, I'm thinking, hang on, what about all the good things he did in his life?
Wasn't he the Secretary? Didn't he become the Secretary of Defence as well? Or Secretary of Offence or something?
Secretary of State, I'm pretty, or something similar, or Chairman of the Joint Chiefs or something.
Yeah, I remember that because he was a general for a while, yeah.
But yeah, he did a couple of tours of Vietnam. He was a military man his whole life.
Yeah, great harmonic.
And these motherfuckers, because he was on the wrong side of politics, that's his
legacy.
Eulogy on Channel fucking 7 was his biggest mistake, and then they just showed a video of him apologising and a video of him giving the speech to the UN, and that was it. And I thought, how disrespectful.
Yeah, well, that's
Country bunk.
that's Channel 7 for you. But bear in mind with that, Channel 7, I wouldn't know which laundry powder is out to destroy me.
Well, no, true.
All right.
True. Or how to overcome being an introvert.
Yeah, well, exactly right. Like I have this huge fear of camera crews arriving into my house and asking me personal
You'd
questions.
love it.
Actually, I don't be a big fan of it. Actually, be totally honest.
You couldn't keep your erection down if that happened.
Like, honestly, I started doing dodgy stuff just so I could end up on Crime Stoppers. Right? Can I play myself? Can I please play myself?
I was quiet once the whole show to be this.
Because the parking Nick rant, we'll just let it go. We'll just.
Yeah. No, I can post all because I take photos of the misspelled captions on TV because I reckon they're hilarious.
Oh, it's good. Someone got paid to do that.
I'll post a few if you like it.
All right, post them.
Okay.
Tonight's program, like a couple of shows ago, we made the announcement that all of Australia was waiting to hear, and if it wasn't for us, a lot of people in the United States of America wouldn't know about this gentleman, and we're very glad that we were able to be the ones to spread the truth about Pete Evans, and we did a huge call out on the show, and thanks to us, thanks to the Nightcap, thanks to the Nightcap Nation, more and more people think that Pete Evans is a prick, and Pete Evans sucks, and we can sleep comfortably at night now knowing that thanks to us, the majority of the people on planet Earth, including 5 Ethiopians, now know that Pete Evans sucks, right?
Yeah,
so,
because he does.
Because he does. This is some of the stuff that we need to start doing. So, and it was so good that we did this call out on him that we've decided to do it again. Except for Pete, our beef isn't finished, but tonight's beef's not about you because we found a bigger dickhead that we're going to have a shot at tonight.
Oh yeah.
Go big or go home, as they say. So.
Yeah.
One of our new segments that we do on the program, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as we do, is we do our call-outs. That's it. We're going to find the guy that needs to be called out, or girl, we don't care. We're going to call them out. We're going to tell them what the truth is. We're going to let you, the wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation, know the truth about these people. That way, if you ever run into any of them, you'll know. As soon as someone at a party goes, oh, by the way, this is Pete Evans, you will know. Whoa, Pete Evans, I hear that you suck. And then you can rattle off all the reasons why. Because you need to be informed as much as possible. So tonight we've decided to do it again. Now, I don't want to give too much away, parking. I don't want to. No, I don't want to know. People don't even know who we're going to pick on, I don't think. It's going to be a huge surprise, huge reveal. If you would.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Captain. I can't stop watching that GIF that Cray Ray's put up.
Of my penis erecting.
Yeah, when the camera crew arrives.
It's the best place to do it.
That is so you.
Yeah. I do love camera crews. Oh, this is the other best thing. Now that lockdown's starting to lift and things like that, we'll very soon be able to head down to our favourite rum joint, Jimmy Rum. You can come down, you can have a Pinot, you can have any of the cocktails that you want. You can come and have a drink with us. We'll have a good old time. We'll have our camera set up. We'll have it all going on. You can come and be part of it. You can talk Disney. You can talk Sony. You can talk Netflix. You can even talk about how much you think Pete Evans sucks if you want. The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
The sky
reckon.
is the limit. So, Parking Nick. I was about to say Secret Agent Ness, but Parking Nick, who are we going to pick on tonight? Shall we open our vault and see who?
Yes, please.
All right, let's call him out. Lewis Hamilton is a dick. Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah. Yay!
Told ya.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh no, the Udall Hat Jimmy bottle is now empty.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's pretty hot up there. I suppose it evaporated.
Good chance that it got evaporated. Oh, by the way, what did you guys think of the Jimmy Rum? How good is it? It's bloody good. Bloody good stuff, Jimmy Rum.
Delicious, according to Cray Ray.
Absolutely delicious. Even
Oh, hang
him.
on, no. The Udall Hat Jimmy bottle is now empty. Delicious. So I presume he's eaten the bottle.
Oh, you should have probably had the rum first.
Yeah, that's what I'd have thought.
Yeah. Oh, and Troy Ray got nothing.
Oh.
When you come down for our next, very first Jimmy Rum show, I will personally make you pay for a drink.
Oh, but no, I won't. I'll shout you one, Ray.
No, see, I haven't got that kind of money.
If I'm allowed.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you noticed, parking Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, he's a dick.
He's a dick. Now, I didn't realise that we were doing Lewis Hamilton when it wasn't until I saw the title tonight and went, Lewis Hamilton? Oh my God, I've been talking about President Hamilton from 1780. I feel like a complete dick. Because I've written all my jokes about how Aaron Burr shot him in a duel and he was only in office for a year before he got into a fucking pistol fight. All my research has been on him.
Oh, there you go, because I thought it was Linda Hamilton, so I've written it all about the actress from Terminator.
Yeah, jeez. Oh my God. This is, you know what? You know who's to blame for this?
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, absolutely. You know why? Because he's a dick. Yeah, spot on. Not sure if you've been made aware of that in your travels.
I'm pretty sure I've read it somewhere recently, like on the caption of this video.
Well, considering all of our research went to two completely different Hamiltons, I even started picking on a Hamilton Island there at one stage. I'm like, you know what? You deserve to be invaded. And then I realised that they've never been invaded. I'm like, well, they need to be invaded. Yeah. And then I
was researching the American explorers, Lewis and Clark.
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is not going well at all. We need production meetings. See what happens when Secret Agent Ness isn't in a production meeting? We don't...
it all goes to shit.
It all goes pear-shaped. Oh, look, we'll try. We'll try and work out who Lewis Hamilton is, why he's a dick, and why you should care he's a dick.
No, he's a dick. Just take our word for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. End of segment.
First reason. Grey Ray has just put up the first reason that Lewis Hamilton is a dick. See him there covering his mouth, which he ought to do a lot more often.
Yeah.
That word in black on the front of his racing suit. Mm-hmm. Lewis Hamilton claims to be a huge environmentalist and caring for the planet, loves the planet. Yet he drives a race car sponsored by one of the biggest petrochemical giants on Earth, Patronus.
Yep. Isn't that a Harry Potter spell? But no, that's Patronum. So.
Yeah, well, it certainly turned him into a massivist dickus.
Now,
yeah.
You're spot on. This
and
is
never mind, Mercedes make plenty of fossil fuel powered cars as well. So the two people he drives for, probably responsible for half of the shit that's in the atmosphere that he claims everyone ought to be getting rid of, except him.
Yeah, and don't forget, Mr. I Love the Planet owned a private jet for many, many years.
He did.
Until someone went, hang on, aren't you an environmentalist? And he went, yeah, of course I am. He goes, well, what about your plane? Oh, yeah, that's for sale? Does that sound right?
Yeah, and as
Don't
we
worry,
discussed earlier, Captain, with his private jet, or jets, he says he sold it. If he wanted to put his money where his mouth is, he'd have sold it for scrap and recycling instead of selling it to someone who might use it more often than him.
Exactly.
What if he sold it to someone who's richer than him and who's going to fly the thing everywhere? He might be doubling the carbon whatever the fuck they put out.
Doubling the carbon footprint. I don't want to... Look, I've seen it happen, but not many other people have seen it happen, and I don't know if this is going to come back and bite me or not, but I'll say it because it needs to be said. But I have witnessed Lewis Hamilton with 2 aerosol cans full of Mortein and just constantly fingers on the triggers, aiming it up at the sky.
Oh, killing the ozone again.
Exactly. So what are you doing? He goes, none of your fucking business. I'm like, whoa. Yeah. Well, you're a dick.
Yeah, well, he is. Yeah, yeah. And he's a vegan.
Yeah, absolutely, he's a vegan. Not only is
He's
he...
reason enough to call him a dick.
Yeah. Do you know why he's a vegan? Do you know the story about why he decided to turn vegan?
Because he's a dick.
Yeah, well, that's one,
Oh.
right? But he got a the plumber's wrenches, the big ones, the big red ones with the knuckle on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. He had
Yeah.
one of them and bludgeoned a bear, and not even one of these angry bears. I'm talking about one of those guys in suits that collect money at bloody stoplights and stuff. He bludgeoned one to death with this wrench, and then ate the flesh. And he had consumed so much human and animal flesh that he's gone, that's it, I've hit my limit. I'm not allowed to have any more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't say that in my research, but I don't doubt it for a minute.
Word for word, exactly what happened. It happened on the corner of Logo in the street and Mount Alexander Parade.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, you.
Yeah, well, even in the streets.
Let me just put a thing up in the chat.
Yeah, you can do that.
Here's Lewis, your massive environmentalist, and vegan, commenting that when he was racing in Japan, he found vegan burgers in Hong Kong that were really tasty and lovely. So he got them sent to Japan every day.
Oh,
How did they get there?
I was going to say, I bet you they didn't get delivered by carrier pigeon.
I bet they didn't swim over on their own.
No, I bet you there was no hot air balloon delivery with that.
Exactly. So there he is saving the planet, racing for Mercedes, Benz and Petronas.
Wouldn't those burgers have to be cooked on, I don't know, maybe some kind of gas grill?
Oh, no. They'd be
microwave.
heated up under natural circumstances with no smoke at all.
No, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. He wouldn't allow that.
No,
wouldn't let him get put on a jet overnight.
No, he is so much of a vegan, right? Have you ever seen a blue rose stem? Not the bloom, but the actual blue rose stem. No, and you'll never will because he's eaten the last one.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Yeah. Well, they were flourished. There were millions of them until he turned vegan. Now, you can't find them.
Oh, I believe it.
Can't even get them on the black market. The guy that I know who knows a guy, can't get him.
Careful, he's a BLM supporter as well.
He is. I've got no problem with that. He can support any McLeods he wants.
Yeah, the BLM political movement, not so good. The BLM movement, of course, it's got to be,
Absolutely, but if you're doing
everyone matters.
If you're doing it for clicks, because he loves his social media, this dude.
No, he's also got a foundation to help people of colour in motorsports, and I think that's a good idea.
That's all right. Got no problem with that.
The political side of BLM is, let me just say, slightly dangerous, the political side of it.
Yeah. Fully agree with you.
But because he's involved, lost a lot of legitimacy in my eyes.
Oh, absolutely. They were doing fine until he came on.
Yeah.
All right. And most sportsmen take a knee. What's he do? He wears sunnies. Yeah,
he essentially bullied the rest of the F1 grid into taking a knee before the first race of the season.
No, that's fair enough.
So bullying's fine. Bullying's fine in Lewis' world.
Yeah. Why he's wearing that flame retardant suit that's made out of every form of asbestos you can find.
Yeah, no, next, but yeah, exactly. He's a bog stock, hyper rich hypocrite.
And not to
says that he said during my research. During my research, I read that he's given up his supercars. He's got the usual collection of multi-million-dollar cars, etc., etc. But the article that prompted this.
Yes. He gets sick of driving his own car.
Let me just put the screenshot up. Now, this is a guy who has cars. in one of his multi-million-dollar houses around the world that he, I presume, rows his fucking canoe to every day.
Every day, without fail.
What he does, he takes one of his multi-million-dollar cars out for a drive, and when he gets tired of it, to keep the mileage down, he just stops wherever he is and calls one of his employees in a tow truck to come and pick it up.
Ah, yes, one of those electric tow trucks, obviously.
Yes, that he uses so frequently. But that was the article that prompted calling Lewis a dick.
Yeah, that was pretty much the starter of this.
Yeah,
And he
so
bitches
he's happy
and
to
moans.
drive around in 7 and 8 litre V8s and V12s. To keep the mileage down so resale value stays high,
It's about the dollar.
that's what he does. He rings up one of his servants, like a slave keeper,
Oh,
and gets him to come and pick up. He's I think that's a Ferrari, LaFerrari Aperta, so that'd be $2 million on the road here. So he just calls his one of his servants with a tow truck to come pick it up.
yeah. He let's not forget, he was doing his massive contract negotiation, for $50 million plus 10% of Mercedes-Benz and all that other shit that he wanted in on it.
Yeah.
During a time where people were struggling to actually feed their families. He's like, I don't give 2 fucks about them. They're probably eating meat. 50 mil, please.
Exactly.
50 mil. He was at a bloody conference. It must have been Hong Kong or Japan where he was doing his conference. He got sick of doing the bloody media conference and just started fucking around on Snapchat. Like, hang on, dude.
Yeah, putting filters on his face going, oh, this is so boring.
Dude, you're getting paid $50 million plus 10% of stock to sit there and listen to these dudes ask you questions. You got 2 jobs. Drive like this and fucking listen when people ask you questions.
And that is the biggest part of the job. They only drive the car for a couple of hours a month, but the rest of it is that intermedia, etc. And as Secret Agent Ness has pointed up in the chat, thought he'd given up his supervised supercars. Was only driving hybrids. That was a story from 2019. And if you have a look at the date on the screenshot I put up, that's October 2021.
Yeah. He probably doesn't know anything.
Not only is he he's a bog stock liar. Given I only drive hybrids now, and when they pick me up at the airport, I insist on hybrids. Well, like I said, mate, your sponsors are Mercedes-Benz, who invented the bloody motor car with an internal combustion engine, and Petronas, who supply the Southern Hemisphere with petrol. So, money where your mouth is, dick.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, he has a personal vendetta against Max. What's his name?
Verstappen.
Yeah. Didn't he deliberately smack him into the wall like twice?
Yeah.
Like
He's a dick.
Yeah, you got to give way there, dude. Like, I don't know that much about motorsport, but even I'm watching it going, hey, hang on.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's not how it works.
Yeah. And going to be carbon neutral by 2030. Yeah, by which time he'll have a couple of $100 billion in the bank, and he can retire and be as carbon neutral as he likes, looking down on all the poor people.
Is he getting on like a Wright Brothers plane that's put together by fucking rubber bands and shit? All planes that he flies are electric, are they?
Oh, they'd have to be, otherwise he'd be a hypocrite.
Yeah. What about bet you he uses shaving cream.
What?
Well, if he's going to have a shave, I don't think he's dry shaven.
No.
So,
Well, I presume his hair gets done by someone who's sight impaired. Have you seen it? It's worse than yours.
yeah, I know. And I did mine.
Actually, speaking of electric aeroplanes, did you see that? You saw that video I put up in the chat earlier. You can get your own Jetsons car.
Yeah. Sign us up. 95,000. I'm in. Buys
92,000 US, be 120 odd thousand here.
two.
Looks like fun to me.
Rowdy can buy us one of them.
Yeah, right.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah. So I think that's how Lewis Hamilton gets around. It's battery powered, so
Gee,
that's how he'd be flying across the Atlantic twice a week.
not many people know this about Lewis Hamilton, but when he's not driving supercars and being a fuckwit, he actually does a lot of work with corrections. And he was working the night that Jeffrey Epstein passed away. He was the prison guard. Yeah, prison guard on shift. Not many people know that. He keeps that one fairly secret.
Oh, okay.
Worked on the Cosby Show for a few years as well, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his gig was there.
I heard he was. I heard he had something to do with Elmo.
Yeah. I've seen the tape.
Yeah. I'd rather not.
Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, that's my answer to question number 2. Not only that, he vouched for Pete Evans at a party.
That's it. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Final nail.
Final nail in the coffin. See, how have you met Pete? He's a bloody legend, this bloke. Hey, Pete, you know what you should do? You should start a commune.
No, I think Lewis was telling Pete how to cook vegan.
Yeah, it has to be it. Oh, yeah, you should start your own sort of commune. Go and pinch a name from somewhere if you can.
Yeah, don't bother picking your own.
Yeah, no, just quickly Google something. You'll find it.
Yeah.
G'day,
Whatever
Gordon.
comes up first in your YouTube feed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one you got to go for. Gordo's tuned in.
Oh, hey, Gordo.
In case you're wondering what we're talking about, Gordon, Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah,
he's a dick.
He's a dick.
You can take that to school. You can tell them all about it.
Yeah, because he's a dick.
Kids are our future. They need to know these things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I go in and wake up the kids for I call it Pete Evans testing. Like he's in the house, and get them to pack their bags.
Pack their bag. Get a pitchfork.
Yeah. I don't want to scare you, but there might be a Pete Evans inside our house. And then we hit the Pete Evans alarm, and so
it's just set the dog to attack mode. Yeah.
Let's look at a lot of stuff about Lewis. Now, if Lewis Hamilton just kept his fucking whinging to a minimum, we probably wouldn't pick on him as much.
Well, he's a pom.
Yeah. Oh, he is too. And he just fucking loves to whinge. Like, it's his favourite thing. If you could say to him, which one do you prefer? Because we know that you love both. Slaughtering puppies or having a whinge. And it's going to be a tough call for him.
Absolutely.
But having a whinge is kind of up there.
That's where he lives.
Yeah, it's his go-to.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. He could be having relations, if you would, with the hottest young sex maniac on the planet, and he'd probably whinge that the paint in the room is not quite to the right shade.
Yeah, wrong shade of beige.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's also got in trouble for spraying a girl on the podium in China, spray the champagne directly into her eyes.
Well, look, we've all been there. That's why I'm not allowed in the champagne room anymore. But
even though we apologised, it's easy to believe that was fake.
And he reckons that what's happening in Taiwan, it's nothing to discuss.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's not our business, he said. And Tibet can just learn to shut their traps, I believe I heard him say.
Yeah, exactly. The Dalai Lama.
Yeah. I've heard all this. Don't forget, he was also done for hooning here in Australia.
Yes, which I laughed at the time, but now I think they should have fined him some more.
Yeah. Don't forget, there was a local politician, Tim Pallas, called, and I quote, called Lewis Hamilton a dickhead. So now, this Lewis Hamilton is a dick has been actually sworn into Victorian Parliament. I just need to point that out. We are just delivering it to the people.
As we do.
Yeah, as we
do.
Because he was done, he got his licence suspended at one stage as well. Travelling 121 mile an hour or whatever, fucking in
Yeah.
France or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, he's one of these, do as I say, not as I do types.
yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah.
just a dick.
Exactly, Captain. He's a dick.
I don't know how else to say it. He's just a dick.
Yeah, well, he is.
He told like all these
But,
million.
but like all dicks, he expects you to believe he's bullshit.
I heard that he digs furries. He's a big fan of the furry convention. He goes to all them. Gets
Oh,
done up
yeah,
done up in a reindeer outfit and gets fucked by 6 white boomers.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I heard anyway.
Well, he'd hate that. Boomers, okay, boomer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I was talking about the kangaroo boomers.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know you were, but I thought I'd chuck that in there as well. Yeah, well, the chat's agreeing with us, Captain,
Yeah.
that he's a dick.
Oh, absolutely, big dick. Not even a big dick. It was an average size
I
dick.
don't know, but I haven't seen it, I haven't looked that close.
Yeah, so I say he's average size dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, you wouldn't.
Hopeless.
It's better on a warm day type dick.
yeah.
You know, he doesn't go in the
Yeah.
swimming pool because he looks like less of a dick.
He's shocking.
He is. It's just. He's just. There's so many.
He's one of those people. The more people he says, the more he says, the more you wish he'd shut the hell up.
I've never wanted to physically get into a fist fight with a sports person before. Because
No,
I like to.
better than you.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I like to pick on people that are slightly less masculine than me. Preferably smaller children. Probably
Yeah.
between the ages of 8 and maybe 10. 11-year-olds getting stronger these days.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't pick on them at all. Most dangerous people on the planet, as far as I'm concerned.
Couldn't agree more.
Exactly. So yeah, but I reckon I could scrap him. I reckon I'd get a couple of half decent licks in before he, I don't know, kicks the shit out of me.
Well, yeah, no, the thing is, he's a vegan, so he'd run out of puff pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. You throw an arm like Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, actually, no, that makes me feel a little bit better. Actually, it makes me feel like I could probably win this.
No, he'd probably swing his head and try to hit you with his ridiculous-looking cornrows.
Yeah, but I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair. Yeah, well, watch me whip, nay.
Yeah.
But this is another thing. He's pommy, but he claims the ghetto lifestyle. Oh, my upbringing was so terrible.
Yeah.
If it was.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of ghettos in England, but, yeah, he's
Middle class.
He's middle. Yeah, exactly. He's middle class.
He's middle class.
He spent most of his.
His homeland.
Oh, God.
He spent most of
See,
his.
Secret Agent Ness...
Motherland.
Yeah,
Motherland.
Secret Agent Ness has done more research than I have.
He spent most of his youth driving go-karts, and then graduated to, I don't know, Datsuns or whatever's next. But I never got to play with go-karts growing up.
No.
Datsun, yeah. But I didn't get the go-kart treatment as a child.
No, because your parents weren't rich enough like his were.
Exactly. I could have been, you know what, I could be a great F1 driver too. If I had the training as a kid. So fuck you, Mum and Dad.
Yeah,
It's on you.
true.
No, it's on them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But again, it's a silver spoon in the mouth all the way, and he thinks he knows what the poor people are doing.
Yeah, well, exactly.
It's like when Brett Sutton, with the chief health officer in Victoria, was talking about, the grand final. Oh no, you can't have people around to your house, so just have your cheese platter on your own.
Yeah, that's how
Cheese platter at the AFL grand final. Where's this prick live?
I have only ever seen that in the House of Bogan, where they get the cheese platter, which is the 4 cheese and cabana thing from Coles. It's all on that one plate. There you go, there's your cheese platter, mate. Go, gee, this cheese, it's not even from a real country, this cheese. I don't think there's such a place as Uruguayana. That's not even a real joint.
It might be in your atlas.
Well, again, we didn't have much money. Dad had to kind of make it up as we went along.
Exactly. Yeah.
Too many rabbits over here.
Oh, no.
But I don't think we're giving Lewis Hamilton the credit that he deserves for being a dick. Like, we really laid it thick on Pete Evans, so we need to lay it thick here.
Oh, okay.
On his birthday, on his birthday, Lewis Hamilton gets to pick 4 orphans. 4 wonderful, gorgeous little kids from an orphanage. He puts them in a stretch limo. He takes them for a drive. There's puppies. There's bloody all the shopping, everything in there. Lollies. The kids are digging it. Sherbet. Big time. He gets them to the airport. Kids are going, great, we're going on a plane. Nah. What he does, he loads them straight into a space shuttle and launches them into the sun.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Yeah. And then he eats the lollies.
Yeah, because all the lollies are in a Perspex container in the middle that they can't break into.
He's like, work for that love, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
He races homeless people for a sport.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yep, and he gets tiny little jockeys to whip him. Yeah.
Seen that happen too many times on our streets.
Oh, shocking.
This is why he's banned from Melbourne CBD. He's not allowed to hang out at 180 Russell Street anymore either.
He isn't. He's the only one.
He's the only one banned. Banned completely from
I
100.
bet even he couldn't get kicked out of the expedition.
No, he's not that good. He's not that good. No, all the druggies said, dude, fuck man, we've only got so much drugs to give.
Yeah, get out of our house.
Yeah, get out of our house. And then he goes to his own private zoo where he pays to have 2 beautiful rare albino chimpanzees fight to the death with glass bottles. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a hard watch, but I think I don't think Peter have seen those videos.
No, I don't know. And that was another thing. He was Peter's Person of the Year in 2016. The same year that he got done.
Another reason I hate him.
Yeah, he got done for going to a private zoo to, I don't know, masturbate a tiger or whatever he did. It's something to do with tigers. I don't know. He killed Joe Exotic. I don't know what he did, but he was doing something with tigers.
I'm not sure. I think he shot Harambe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did actually. He swapped out Siegfried.
Never saw the video of who had the gun when Harambe got killed.
No, blame's going on his shoulders. I remember he was in Vegas and he switched out bloody Siegfried and Roy's face. Scuba tiger. He was in Las Vegas. He switched out Siegfried and Roy's face cream for bacon grease. We all saw what happened then.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah. He convinced Dan Andrews to run for Premier.
Oh, yeah.
Started COVID.
Been in Brett Sutton's ear for 18 months.
Yeah.
Locking us down. Lockdown.
Masturbated into bat soup in Wuhan.
Yeah. I haven't seen the video, but I've seen some stills.
Yeah. And then he went and he fucked a couple of mosquitoes in Africa. It was originally referred to as the Hamilton virus, but he couldn't claim copyright on it, so he wasn't going to get paid for it.
Well,
so he's like, well,
I just said, fuck it, you have it.
Yeah. You do what you want with it. It's your disease now. You can't catch it twice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his ego fell out of one of his private jets and landed in Victoria, which was that 5.9 earthquake we had a couple of weeks ago.
I think you're spot on. Actually, convinced Jeff Bezos that old mate with the other spaceship said he had a small penis. He's like, well, I'll show him.
Yeah.
Bezos didn't even want to go to space.
No, exactly, but
It's like,
who's that other pommy guy? Branson.
He's like, I'm going to have to go and strap a rocket onto my grain silo that I've got out here.
Yeah.
All right, off to space we go. Exactly. And you know what? I'll one-up him. I'll take fucking William Shatner with me. Let's see him do that.
Yeah.
Poor old Shatner was sitting on the fucking deck of his bloody nursing home enjoying retirement.
He was,
Oh,
up
wait.
until Lewis got involved.
Then all of a sudden the Mercedes van rocks up, all windows blacked out, and Lewis Hamilton kidnaps him. Go, we need you for a special mission. He's like, oh, am I really a space captain? Yeah, you sure are, buddy.
Yeah. But you're an old white guy, so you're expendable.
Yeah. Get in the van.
Yeah, get in the van.
Yeah, Shatner only got in there because of the puppies and the bloody lollies and stuff.
Yeah, the Perspex container, yeah.
And what did he do? Launched him into space.
Exactly.
You all thought so how that joke just did a full circle?
Yeah, and while he was floating through space, Shatner was carefully ushered away from the window that showed all of those floating dead kids.
Shatner would have enjoyed it. He's an arrogant prick. I'm going to call you out too next time, you 90-year-old bastard.
What's he done to you?
I don't know, but I'm sure I could pick a fight with him.
So the captain's rules for a fight, under 10 or over 90?
Preferably.
Oh, great. Esquire says Shatner was enticed into space by the bells.
Come on, Captain Kirk. In you come. You can play with it if you want.
More like Captain Kink.
It has been documented throughout human history that old people dig bells. That's why they have us on in the nursing homes. We help them get to sleep.
Yeah, well, that's why when Lewis Hamilton gets old, if he gets old, we're on a vegan diet.
No, he drinks the blood of the innocent.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be a bell aficionado too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're carbon neutral.
Yeah, they certainly are. Yeah, they have to be completely smelted by, virgins from the bloody Isle of Hamilton.
Yeah.
From the Hamilton Islands, made by Linda Hamilton herself.
Yeah, yay!
Out of the bullet that's been pulled out of President Hamilton's forehead.
That's it. That's how you make a bell, folks.
That's how he makes a bell, anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be the only Hamilton here.
Yeah.
He probably organised Aaron Burr to shoot President Hamilton, I reckon.
Yes, possibly.
It's a good chance. Yeah, well, he's
wasn't
got...
my president.
No, it wasn't my president either. Never will be. I don't know. Have we covered enough of how much of a dick... Have we mentioned that he's a dick? I'm not sure if we've covered that.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned that Lewis Hamilton is a dick.
Yeah, not to be confused with any other Hamiltons. We're talking about Lewis Hamilton, the F1 driver for Mercedes-Benz. Him. He's a dick. So if you're a Lewis Hamilton sitting out there going, oh, what the fuck did I do?
What did I do wrong?
We're not talking to you.
Why are they picking on me?
Yeah. Unless you've committed any of the offences that have been previously mentioned over the last half an hour, you're okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
However, if you pick up kids at the orphanage just to tease them with love and affection, then
And
maybe
then
you're
shoot them into space and eject them.
then maybe you're the dick.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's only one Lewis Hamilton that does that.
Well, I'm pretty sure there is two, but if there's two, look out, kiddies.
I'm pretty sure he puts on Schindler's List every time he wants to masturbate. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Puts on who?
Schindler's List. Yeah, the other one. The black and white one.
Oh, dear. Quick, put on the music.
Yeah, let's do a music. When we come back, boys and girls and children of all ages, let's do a bit of question time. But until then, just remember, Lewis Hamilton
is a dick.
Roads getting narrow with snakes in the shadow, and the shade where you sleep is formed by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys, little boys, little boys who became what they did. Who would have thought that the ones who spoke of trust would come to betray us? Who would have sought love from those who prayed for peace? Why while sowing hatred seed. Who would have fought for a land where blood flows till it clots each river? Who would have sons, knowing all the orphans they would soon deliver? Kneel beside me in this field of memory. Don't become those you fear. Don't kill what you've been. 'Cause the straight and narrow has snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys, little boys, little boys who became what they feared. You should have known that the snakes were figments of your imagination. You should have shown that the roads and gallows were your own creations. Leave beside me, there's no time to worry. The sound that you hear, it comes from your ear. 'Cause the road gets narrow with snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys, little boys, little boys, there's a choice. The straight and narrow has snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys and their toys, little boys who became what they feared. Lean beside me in the sea of memory. Don't you see what I see? You're the men that you fear. When the road gets narrow with snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. What's the point? When the road gets narrow with snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys, there's a choice, there's a choice. When the road gets narrow with snakes in the shadow and the shade where you sleep. It's pulled by the gallows where a man with an arrow was hung by the shallow. Little boys, little boys, little boys, don't become what you fear.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time. Question Time.
Woo-wee! Yes, boys and girls and children of all ages, it's of course the Nightcap. We are coming to you live around the world. And if you didn't know, Lewis Hamilton, he's a bit of a dick. Oh, look at that. Time for a beer.
He's a whole dick.
He's a whole dick. A cold day dick.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time for a beer. Yeah.
Yay! Must be question time.
It is indeed time for question time. This is how it's going to work this evening on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. You should probably join now if you can, right there.
Join now.
You'll be one of the 5 people that are enjoying the program currently.
Yay!
Hey. 3 of them are, of course, Parking Nick, myself, and Secret Agent S. Anyway, on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page, you'll find questions 1, 2, and
3.
on the board. They've been up for, I don't know, a bit of time today. The great, wonderful, beautiful, sexy, wonderful, non-Lewis Hamilton, Peter Evans type people have answered the questions throughout the course of today.
Yeah, non-dicks.
Non-dicks. I don't know, Esquire's kind of, anyway, this is how it's going to work tonight. I'm going to ask the questions one by one. Parking's going to give an answer. He's over here. Parking's going to give an answer.
Parking.
Then I'm going to give an answer. And somewhere along the track, someone, I don't know who, and I don't know how, are going to award both of us a series of points. And the person with the most accumulated points at the end of 3 rounds, you know what? Secret Agent Ness is sitting somewhere off into the distance. She can be the one that awards a series of points. Let's put the pressure on someone else for a moment.
Yeah.
Have your calculator at the ready.
Yeah.
And whoever wins the most prestigious amount of points at the end of the 3 rounds has a choice of keeping the points, trading the points in for the Question Time Championship belt, or for the first time ever, they may
count.
and
And
they may have
beautiful hand it is.
you can make, you know what? Not only can you donate points and all that sort of stuff, for the first time ever, the points can, if you choose, to carry over to the following week.
Oh, like you're going to remember.
like it's going to matter to me anyway. It's not like next week I'll be playing Question Time. I will be in court, thank you very much, defending my actions against Lewis Hamilton Incorporated.
Yes, you will. And so I'll be right there with you.
And I'm looking forward to it. You know what? He's the kind of whingy bitch that's probably trolls social media trying to find his name. So,
Yeah,
welcome,
yeah, you would too.
welcome to the program, fuckface. See you in court, fuckwit.
Two-Face Hamilton.
Two-Face Hamilton. Yeah. Wish Aaron Burr would solve our problem, if you get my drift.
Who?
He's the guy that shot President Hamilton.
Oh, I was going to say Alec Baldwin solved my problem.
He stood his security down after that, so I've got this handled.
Yeah. How did he stand his security down? He was a bit dead, wasn't he?
Boom, boom. You might hear this. Means that an answer has been accepted and we're just going to keep on trucking. Or you might hear this. Oh, and like being a tree in the forest with Lewis Hamilton with a chainsaw, you too will know that you're about to get sacrificed for dinner.
Yay!
Right, Parking Nick, Captain, are you ready to play Question Time?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Question 1. Question 1. 1.
Oh,
Almost back in sync.
a voice from the darkness in there too.
Ooh.
Adjudicator pummed.
Oh, the adjudicator pummed.
You should see a doctor about that.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the camera to switch back over.
Still up on my screen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to switch back for some unknown reason. It doesn't want to. So, there we go. We're back
Oh,
again.
there we go.
Now you watch, it's going to change back to question 1 now because it's half a second behind. Let's see how we go.
Question
Oh, there it is.
1. Question.
There we go. We're back again. That's the music so nice I play it twice.
Oh, dear me.
Parking Nick,
Captain.
riddle me this. What is something that you have seen that you really shouldn't have?
Parking.
Parking! Captain! Oh, hang on.
Hey, first, as most of you are aware, I watch a lot of gore videos, and there's some stuff there that I really I regret seeing, but sort of, yeah, there's some horrific shit goes on out there.
Yeah, there's some bad stuff out there.
Yeah.
That chainsaw video is up there of probably some of the worst things I've seen.
Yeah, there's another one recently where, there's a guy handcuffed, and they took the handcuffs off eventually, but they took his hands off with a chainsaw to do it.
Ah, that's the best way to get them off.
Yeah, but there's others much, much worse than that, I kind of wish I could unsee, but they're in my favourites anyway.
Esquire's chimed in saying, you come for the Lewis Hamilton bashing, stay for the production value. It's the best way to live. I've got, can I have 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Fast and Furious 9. They sent him to space, man.
I haven't even seen any of those movies because I just figure that, again, if I wanted a soapy, I'd watch Home and Away.
No, they sent him to space this time. They literally jumped the Earth. And the other thing is, I walked into my parents' fucking going at it. Yeah, I know. And I was like a teenager, which was even worse. I wasn't even a little kid. And I'm like, and when Dad's just cuddling me. How does he cuddle you when you're in the wheelbarrow position? Like, that seems like a strange way. Are you looking for coins in the sheets? Like, what happened?
Really, Mum? Really, Mum? Is that a reverse cowgirl cuddle?
Yeah. It's like it's like those cuddles that I've seen in Dad's magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, it's up there. Oh, I saw my ex-wife naked. That was pretty horrendous too.
Yeah.
It's like someone.
Oh, yeah, I saw your ex-wife. Oh, no.
It's like someone set her on fire and put her out with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Like, every time I saw her naked, it reminded me that I needed to buy a ham. Like, like a hastily packed suitcase. Like, she was going somewhere in a hurry, but we weren't sure where she was going.
Yeah, that kind of describes her whole life.
Yeah, it's pretty much right.
A hastily packed suitcase. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's our answers. The points sit quietly over to the left-hand side of Barking Nick, right-hand side of myself, and we will see.
And there's a
Yeah.
double ooh for the captain.
Oh, I like double
I
ooh.
got a splatter and you got a double ooh.
Oh, they're the best kinds of ooze.
They are.
Shall we see what the nation?
Had to say.
All right, let's see if it goes back to question one again.
Question
there we go.
one. Question one.
Thanks to Mr. Showbags. Hey, is that coming across crystal clear to you?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. We're on a winner of a chicken dinner.
And we even heard the music that you played, because we normally don't.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Inca, you put me onto them.
Indica.
Indica. Yeah. Straight and narrow. Great song.
Yeah.
Absolutely pearl of a
Yeah,
song.
good song. I
Yeah.
like it.
We actually, I walked into Esquire when he was showering one day, and he actually had this song on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, question number one. What is something that you have seen that you really shouldn't have? Speaking about him, this is Hanneman.
Yep.
Can't say because I shouldn't have seen it. Well, you can say. That's the idea of the question.
Thanks for the answer.
Yeah, thank.
For the non-answer.
Yeah. The whole purpose of that was what's a thing that you've seen that you really shouldn't have, not what's a secret thing that your uncle did to you that you're not allowed to tell anyone about.
Oh, yeah. No.
No? Yeah. Well, what Lewis Hamilton did to you.
Yeah, exactly what Lewis Hamilton did to your puppy.
Yeah. Bludgeoned.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
bludgeoned. Loves those big plumber wrenches. Big fan of them.
Yeah, oh, doesn't he? Yeah.
Ever since he killed that koala bear that was collecting money.
Yeah. Got the taste for it.
Yeah, once you get the taste for human flesh, it's hard to get rid of. Ask Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
You know, it was really funny when he passed, when he got electrocuted or whatever he did, however he died. You know, he got bashed in prison.
He got bashed to death in prison.
Did you know about the huge fight between family members of what to do with his corpse? Right? Because the jail system rang and they go, look, he's been bashed, he's dead. We've got the body here. What do you want to do? And they had to go to court and everything because half the family wanted to fuck him and the other half wanted to put him in the fridge. So it was a really tough call there, and the judge had to intervene.
Shocking.
Yeah. So they've got to fuck him while he was in the fridge. So yeah.
Oh, well, that'd send you. Be cold in there. You'd be Hamilton size.
Hamilton size. That's it. From now on, whenever time you have a cold willy, it's known as the Hamilton.
Hamilton. No, I won't go swimming. It's a bit Hamilton today.
It's a bit Hamilton today. Yeah, I've got a bad Hamilton happening right now.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent reckons a YouTube video. He's seen some things that you just can't unsee.
A YouTube video.
Yeah, I think it was one of our first shows when Merkel was still part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair call.
That's fair enough. Can't unsee that.
You ought to watch the videos I watch. That'd kill his toenails.
Hey, did you know that Justin Bieber has the most hated or disliked video on YouTube, right? But
Yeah.
there's also Al Qaeda training videos on YouTube. That means someone's watched an Al Qaeda video and went, "Nah, I think Beaver's probably worse than this."
Yeah, Beaver's worse than this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just wanted to point that out. I found that fact interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair
The broker reckons the first Star Trek movie, what a waste of his life. I like how it was so bad, it was a waste of his entire life. Like, everything was okay. Saw the first Star Trek movie, shit went downhill from here.
Yeah.
That was the turning point, Your Honour. And that's what led me to kill those people.
Yeah, the poor bugger.
I don't think I've seen the first Star. I don't think I've seen any Star Trek at all ever.
No, because they're couriers. You mean Star Trek?
And they're on strike.
No, I've seen plenty of the couriers, but yeah, I haven't seen the one with Kirk and Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnny's in it.
no, never bothered. Yeah.
Is it Johnny? Does it sound right? Does Johnny sound like the guy that drives? Tim, I think there's a Tim.
Charles is normally the chauffeur.
You know what I've really. This is what I blame Will Shatner on, right? If aliens turn up to Earth and they're not fuckable, I'm putting it on Shatner. I'm putting it on him. And dude, you've set an unrealistic standard. Because I've seen movies like District 9 and Independence Day. They don't look fuckable. They just don't.
They don't.
Like, I'll give
They're a bit mean. They're a bit mean spirited.
Like, they give me an instant Hamilton.
Well, no, not the ones in District 9. They were just defending themselves.
Yeah. Look, they gave me an instant Hamilton when I saw him. I went,
Yeah, not surprised.
yeah, it's not happening. Sorry, love.
Yeah.
At least Picard, sucks dick or whatever.
Well, that's a George Takei. He does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the driver. That's right. Anyway.
It's all Hamilton to me.
It's all Hamilton. Esquire reckons the 2 Girl 1 Cup video.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he doesn't know how to get an
There he is.
erection.
Thank you, Esquire. That's George Takei. Yeah, 2
Takai.
girls, 1 cup. Yeah. That's a bit mild, but
Yeah, I was going to say, if he reckons that's something that he doesn't know how to get a proper erection, then does he?
clearly not. Clearly not.
All right, nothing wrong with a bit of ficophilia.
No.
Actually, there's a lot wrong with it. It was when it finished was the most upsetting part.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, obviously, as in the bong water butt babes. 2 girls having enemas out of their bong.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh, Cray, you finally put it in. I mentioned that to him as soon as I saw him before the show.
No,
My favourite Martian.
and no one has called me Ant-Man yet, which is really disappointing.
Oh.
Like, how many ants it took to make this?
11?
Good guess. U.S. Marshal reckons the wrong part of a Mexican border town.
I remember that story from years ago, and he actually, from memory, was staring down the barrel of a what you'd call a SLR captain, the FN FAL assault rifle. And he was lucky to get out of there alive, if I remember the story correctly.
Just about every American, well, pretty much anyone I've ever spoken to that's gone from the United States into Mexico has gone, this was not good.
So that's okay, because Mexico will be coming to America very shortly, thank you, Joe Biden.
Yeah, coming to an American EU.
It already has.
Hello to Nana Bear, who reckons I look... she wants to know where the ribbons are. I didn't come first in the competition, otherwise I would have put a blue ribbon in my hair. Cray Ray. He reckons his parents practicing making babies. Now, he doesn't go on to say that it was a sexual thing. I've immediately thought of Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you used to be able to grow sea monkeys too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good way to practice. Um,
Yeah.
they've obviously read the Lewis Hamilton cookbook on making children.
Yeah. Making them into souffles, making them into casseroles.
Yeah, and then you sell the parts on to, people that want to create their own children. And before you know it,
Sell them on to Peter to grind them up to feed the animals in their shelters. Oh, no, just kidding, they kill them.
Yeah, spot on.
Well, they do.
I know they do. And then they tested all the makeup on them too. Like, let's humiliate the corpse.
Yeah.
That's more of a Hamilton thing. But, you start collecting, all the parts, and you're one lightning storm away from having your own, own child. And
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I wondered when Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein made the monster. Did he sew on a set of balls and a cock, or did they just come with the legs? Like, how did that work out? Because
Maybe that's why the monster was so
angry,
so grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had been Hamilton.
Oh my God! I'm 9 foot tall and I've got a Hamilton. What the hell?
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on, Doc.
No wonder he went nuts.
Come on, Doc, help a bloke out.
Yeah. Look at this. I've got 2 Formula 1 fucking pit crew bolts in me neck.
Yeah. And
Well,
here's Hamilton.
You've Hamilton me below parts. The hell? Oh, now we've made you a wife. Well, what am I going to do with her? Finger her to death?
Yeah.
What the hell, man? No wonder he was frightened of fire. He didn't want to see what was down there.
Yeah.
Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Kimberton reckons the captain's poo. Yes, she has.
I have seen that as well.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of some of the bowel movements I've had in life.
I know you are.
A couple of Curix and meter. That's bloody good.
I've received more than one photograph.
Well, I've had more than one really proud moment.
And absolutely, and I'm not complaining.
There's been many times.
Honestly, some of them have been so impressive to think that could actually exit a human being.
When it goes down around the S bend and then out of the water, like that's when I know, hey, I've done it right here.
Yeah.
Don't flash it, kids. It could be a world record. Get in the camera.
They were biblical to the point of holy shit. Yeah. Unreal. It's hard to believe that anyone could be that full of shit.
Yeah. But I am.
Other than Lewis Hamilton. Yes.
And speaking of Secret Agent, Ashley's answered up question number 1 for us, finishing it off with a sneak peek of my Christmas present when she was a kid. Sadly, the roller skates weren't even for her. They were for her dad.
Oh,
That's impressive.
that's my... I get angry when I got told that story a little while ago, and it still makes me angry.
Yeah, I haven't seen
And that's why I'm very rarely allowed to speak to her sister.
Because she got the roller skates, yeah?
She misled the beautiful and wonderful and sweet-natured Secret Agent Ness into believing that Secret Agent Ness was getting roller skates for Christmas, but it was a ruse.
Oh my God!
And the cruelest trick ever played. So I hardly speak to her sister.
Put it up there. Secret Agent Ness's sister is a dick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, look,
Her husband's no better, by the way, eh?
Yeah, you're a dick too. I don't know who you are, but
You know.
your mum's cool. She released the worms, so that's cool.
Yeah.
We saved them
Secret
worms.
Agent Dad's cool too.
Yeah, he's alright, I suppose.
Yeah.
It was under the thumb when it came to the worms. I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
Secret
two-prong
Agent
attack.
Sister.
Yeah,
Secret Agent sister.
you're a dick. You're going to answer to the penguin. Speaking about which, remember how we did that Save the Worms or Free the Worms campaign of 06? We're going to Esquire.
Who could forget how wildly successful that was?
It was hugely. How many worms do you know that are in captivity? I know 0.
There you go.
Mission
That's
success.
like Lisa's tiger repellent, isn't
Yeah, it works, right? Esquire came up with a beautiful idea that we're going to do. The bird of 2021 was announced this week, and we're sad to say Waddles wasn't it. Deputy Waddles did not become the bird of the year. However, with our help and with our $1 million production machine behind him, we'll get the campaign underway to have Deputy Waddles, as the bird of 2022. Nowhere in the rule book. He's so excited he lost his shit. Nowhere in the rule book does it state that it has to be a real bird.
No.
I naturally assumed that would have been the first rule, but it's not.
Well, that's like, Miss Universe. No one said it had to be a woman.
Exactly right. Or from Earth.
It's never been an alien.
No, not a non-fuckable alien.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wow. Eye of the beholder and all of that.
Here we go. Let's have a look at the size of this dog, by the way.
Oh, hello, Phoenix. Hello.
But yeah, all right. So that's what we'll do. We're all in agreement.
Yep.
Deputy Waddles.
Seconded.
Here's your glasses.
All right. Let it. Motion carried.
Carried.
Carried. We will get our production machine behind the Waddles. Deputy Waddles. We'll have Deputy Waddles as the bird of 2022.
I'll stand behind him and hold him up.
All right. There you go.
Real strong.
Pagan, do you know the band? Do you know the band Theron? I played them a couple of weeks
Not
ago.
Therion.
Yeah, that's them.
No, never.
Never heard of them. No clue who they are.
Oh, no, the name and I know how to pronounce them. Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, they're all right. We played them a couple of weeks ago. They seemed to be all right.
Okay.
New video came through during the week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a new Arch Enemy song out as well. That's pretty cool.
Oh, right. I've been waiting for
Therion.
the release on that. But yeah, brand new song that was released during the week. So I've gone back and found some of their early work for you to enjoy. No, this is it. This is real.
Yay.
We'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Anyway, question 2 coming up next.
Now all in his absence has turned into winter, and summer will mark his return.
Alright, don't know what happened there. I pressed the button.
Pum.
Yeah, pum. Hang on, let's try again. Come on. Silly computer. No, doesn't want to do it. Alright.
Question
is.
2.
So it did want to go there. It just wanted to take its time doing so. And now it does want to go back to the main screen again.
Oh, and someone's torturing your dog.
Yeah, no, we do that from time to time.
And little squirrels looking at the computer, going, "Where's the puppy dog? Where's the puppy dog?"
Hello to Mr. McIntosh. He's just chimed in on the. Thank you. On the YouTube chat. He wanted to know when did we start? Well, half hour ago. Oh, an hour ago. I don't know where we're up to.
Yeah.
Hour and a half ago.
Hour and a half ago.
Thank you.
G'day, Macca.
Welcome to the program. By the way, Lewis Hamilton sucks. Not every Lewis, just Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, he's yeah, in case you didn't know, he's a dick. And we're just gonna
as Esquire pointed out, that every day someone unknowingly does the world's biggest poo for that day.
It's very true. Very true. Most of the time, it's probably myself.
JD Girls turned up in the chat and went at a 3-hour nap.
Oh, good. Nothing wrong with a 3-hour nap. Parking.
Yes, Captain.
Part of question 2 goes a little something like this.
Yeah.
You have been told that you need to leave the country. And you are given a one-way ticket. Where are you going?
I would probably wind up somewhere in the middle of the United States and gather in all of our United States viewers, US Marshal, Rowdy, Kanga Camper, get them all together and just have a giant piss up and teach them how to drink.
Yeah, because they need to be taught. Well,
Broker, yeah, Broker, especially Broker. Teach Rowdy that when he fell down the stairs.
It's child's play, that one.
Yeah.
Wait until you have sex with a Martian and wonder how the hell that happened.
Yeah, not if they look like you.
Well, as I call it, the Captain Kirk.
Yeah, because I reckon our American viewers, I reckon they'd be a funny bunch after a few drinks.
I reckon so. I reckon so. There's been many of an hour that I've spent on the frog and bone, or to or dog and bone even, to Rowdy after he's had a few pints, and yeah.
And it's hard to imagine the broker not being one of the better piss takers that we've met.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I reckon with that lot in the same place, a roaring fire.
US Marshal. Yeah, got to do it inside.
Yeah, US Marshal, of course.
Might rain otherwise.
So that'd dictate the playlist.
Yeah, playlist is sorted.
Well, me and US Marshal, who's going to stop us?
Oh, no, I'm not even going to bother.
Sure as shit, not the Bears.
No, they've learned to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah. They'd be stoking the fire with Lewis Hamilton's offcuts.
Where would I go? This is a great question. Where would I go? It's quite simple. I would have two places. I'll have a place. I'll go straight.
No, you said you get one-way ticket.
Oh yeah, one-way ticket. Then I'd be off to Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Where I would
For a piss up with me.
For a piss up with you, and of course US Marshal. I'll tell all the other boys to come out there as well.
Yeah.
US Marshal's got a fair, good sized piece of land. I'd obviously build a little cabin down the back there, live in that. Pork aliens. I think that's a given.
Hide from Lewis Hamilton's lawyers.
I might even bring back dueling just for the fun of it. Alec Baldwin's extremely good at it.
Well, he's 2-0 up at the moment.
He's got a hell of a record.
He's still 2-0 up. I'm not even sure if it's half time yet.
Exactly. There's still another 4 rounds in that gun. So.
Come on.
He actually got a 2-for-1 deal. Good on him on that. Not many people can make that shot.
How do you kill two people with blank? Surely you'd realise after the first one you'd go, hang on, what's wrong here?
Better check that again.
Yeah,
it was the one round. It was the one round. It went through one into the other. Yeah. It was the one round. Or as I refer to it as the Brendan Lee.
Yeah. I was going to bring him up, but I forgot because I don't care. Blank is it's a live charge. It's just enough gas, no projectile to actually cycle a semi-auto anything.
Mm-hmm. He's shooting a Western, so it would have to have been a 6-shot or an 8-shot.
Yeah. Okay. So it would have been a revolver or something. Yeah. So at least one of those is a murder.
Yeah. And I was trying to work it out. I was trying to work through it for whenever I get to kill someone on set, and
yeah, fucking nice.
I'm guessing it was a shot to camera, literally, and that's how he's got the principal or the director of photography or the cinematographer, and the director might have been just off to the right a little bit, so it's ricocheted off her fucking neck, right?
There's no projectile.
Well, there's obviously no. They came out and they said it was a live round. There was a live round in there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's even funnier.
Yeah, he was handed a hot gun, and and it just straight through. Going, well, they're going for realism these days.
Sorry to laugh at two dead people, but
no, only one's dead.
No, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
only one died. The other guy's going to be back to shoot the sequel.
Yeah, shoot. Fuck.
Look, honestly, we were all hoping it was one of the lesser Baldwins, but we'll accept an Alec. Like if it was a Steve or something. If it was a Billy or
one from the other, so it's all moot to me. I don't give a fuck.
Billy's the weakest. Like he's the one that probably wouldn't survive in prison.
No, okay.
But Alec,
Well, you'll find out. You'll find out shortly, won't he?
I wonder if he's going to go back to his old movies, The Shadow, and
Yeah.
quick, back to The Shadow.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
What it, you know, it was caught the reflection of Lewis Hamilton in the camera lens and went, "No, this ends today.
Yes, this has got to end.
This ends today."
Yeah.
So that's how that ended. All right, there you go. There's your points. There's
I
my
thought
points.
I heard he shot 2 people. I figured he'd killed them both, but he's obviously pretty shit at it.
It's not a great shot for someone that wasn't trying.
Yeah.
I've known drive-by shooters that have missed completely, and this guy, he's not even professional with that weapon, and he still managed to knock out 2 people.
Exactly.
It's not too bad. It's like having sex for the first time and falling pregnant. Like,
Yeah, as a bloke.
yeah. Well, he's not firing blanks. Let me put it that way.
Wow. Yeah, not the other day.
No.
He had a condom on.
Shall we see what the nation had to say?
Oh, we can hear the captain's answer.
All right, what about your answer?
To see Kalamazoo.
Sorry.
Kalamazoo. I'll go out to Pre-Lake Vacation Camp. Have a bit of a wander through there. I'm sure I can build a hutch or something there that no one will notice for, I don't know, at least a week.
Yeah. Till the satellite dish went up. Yeah.
until they find me marijuana crop.
Yeah.
And all my firearms, because I'm firing them off, at movie executives.
Yeah, he's bald winning.
I'm out there bald winning with me Lewis Hamilton on full display. Shall we see what the nation had to say?
I just say.
Question 2.
Yeah, don't forget to give me points, jeepers. We're trying to play a fair game here.
Yeah, I got an open carry of points.
Oh, excellent. Well, if you want to go to Michigan to live, that's an open carry state, so you'll be all right.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. And it's the largest producer of handguns in the world, so you'll be laughing. Yeah, it certainly is. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any good ones?
No, not really. A couple of really good prop guns.
Colt is in Connecticut, I know that.
Yeah.
Glocker in Smyrna, Georgia.
Yeah.
Anyhow. I'm sure your information's correct. For once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check it though. Like everything I have to do. Well, anyway, leading the charge for tonight for where you've been told to piss off out of the country and you're given a one-way ticket. Where you going? Our good mate Harvey Dent, he is on the way to the Canary Islands, but there are no canaries there. And the same thing apparently on the Virgin Islands. There's no canaries there either.
Oh, it's an oldie but a goodie.
It certainly is.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
The fisherman, hello to him and his wonderful family. He goes, as the song goes, he's going to go to the Bahamas, the home of pretty mamas.
Apparently.
So if you're in the mood for middle-aged women that's been bored out a little bit, then that's the place to go.
In need of a re-sleep.
yeah, they've had the dredging ship in, and the channel's dug a bit wider than what it should be.
Yeah.
That's the place to be.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to fight off 6 Beach Boys to get in there, but 4 of them are no longer your concern, but the other couple.
Oh. Yeah, well.
And then there's always John Stamos. Oh, jeez, this guy again. It's a Beach Boys joke, boys and girls. Look them up.
Yeah.
Google them.
Well,
The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys. The soundtrack that you will probably conceive to.
Ugh.
The Broco reckons he's coming over to Australia.
Yay!
He's got to get him some drop bears to chase and an arsehole called Peach to punch for a friend. Pete Evans he's talking about there, by the way, in case you're playing at home.
Yeah, because Pete Evans, he's as much of a dick as Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, and he sucks. He sucks dick. He sucks Hamilton's.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, so just small ones.
Just really small ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, well, hang on. Yeah, Broker will have to come to Australia either before or after I go to America because, yeah, we've all got to get together for a drink.
well, I think I figured it out. I think I worked out how it's going to work. He's going to come over, and he will be the reason that we're asked to leave.
After a night on the piss
Yeah.
with you and me, I reckon, yeah.
Yeah. He'll have us kicked out of the Crown Casino and the Exford Hotel in no time.
Tell you what, that was yes.
And then over to 180 Russell to see the Hamilton knife fight.
Yeah, yeah. We'll show him what a good time's looking like.
This is a great one from Dre. She's off to Santorini. Santorini.
In
It's where,
Greece.
it's where Santa lives.
Yeah, a little island in the Greek islands.
Ah.
Yeah, had a quick look at it today. What a pretty little place.
Good pasta?
Yeah. But
Do you reckon they have good pasta there?
I don't know. It's Greek, not Italian.
Good olives?
Yeah.
No, don't
Maybe. No, I think they're volcanic islands, but yeah, there you go. They grow olives.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, then okay, I'm not going to
Yeah,
go there.
really pretty looking place. Yeah.
Do you reckon you could watch Greek guys fight each other? Would that be something that would happen there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah.
Kind of want to see Greek people fight.
Of course you do.
It's one of those things that are on the bucket list.
You must have a big bucket, man.
It's mostly full of shit, but never mind.
Yeah, like the rest of you.
Esquire would like to go to either Edinburgh or Queenstown.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
Couple
Queens in Queenstown.
Yeah, and Edinburgh, I wouldn't mind going there, but yeah, weather.
Technically, Edinburgh is the Queen's town as well, because it's under the Commonwealth, and the Queen's in charge of that, from my understanding of how Commonwealths work.
Yeah.
So technically, you're technically in a Queen's town currently. Just you don't need to travel as far as you think.
Yeah, think of your carbon footprint.
Yeah, exactly.
Lewis would.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton's not made of jets, goddammit.
Ah.
He's made of fiberglass and asbestos, but nothing. US Marshall would like to go home. Obviously, this trip went well.
Yep.
Jade's off to New York. Well, Jade Girl's on her way to New York. New York. But is she going to New York the city or New York the state?
Ah, probably the city.
Or is she going to a place that sells New York steaks?
Or is she going to York in England? But that's the old York because she forgot.
It's the old York of New.
Yeah, because there'll be something new in old York.
It would be, yeah, like band to
So
be
she
in
might,
your house.
might go sort of the long way.
Yeah, as long as she has a good trip, I suppose.
Yeah, well, mushrooms will do that for you.
And that's Stormageddon.
Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z would like to go to the high road to Scotland. How many roads are there to go to Scotland?
Mushrooms again. Yeah.
We call that airplanes.
Ah, the high road.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought, there you go. I thought he was just talking about driving while intoxicated.
How upsetting would he be if he goes to Scotland and he's on the high road, but all his friends are in low places?
Yeah. Oh, it'll be quiet.
He'll have high hopes on this high road going, oh, I can't wait to see all my friends. But most people have friends in low places.
Yeah. Like us.
Yeah. It's also where you get good whiskey, I understand.
Ah, yeah. Not worried about whiskey on this show. It's all about rum.
It certainly is. rum and unnamed beverage in parking Nick's hand because they haven't given us permission. So fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a problem, 007? Come and see me.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, bring it. What are you going to do that Lewis Hamilton hasn't already organised with his legal team?
Yeah.
Daniel, Mr. Knight, he's off to Tasmania, even though he's an Australian.
Tassie.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to go to the map of Tassie, seen the map of Tassie and gone, hey, this looks like a vagina.
Yeah, we're told you need to leave the country, but you're only going to Tassie. That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's a different
They like to think they are. Or we like to think they are.
Yeah. Right.
I've always come up with the best idea ever, and this really needs to be taken into consideration, and it really needs to be voted on, because I think it's the greatest plan on the planet, right? First off, we get all of the pedophiles and Lewis Hamiltons of the world, and we put them on Tasmania, right? You go, right, off you go, and you put them in Tasmania, and then then you go around the edges of Tasmania and you set it on fire, right? And it burns through, and everybody dies. And then you just let it all regrow again, and then, you know, in 4 years' time, you send another group of people over there and do the same process over and over again.
Okay.
I've given this a lot of thought. Until I learned about that guy that did it in Sweden or wherever the hell he did, I thought, well, maybe that's probably quicker. He just went in there with a gun, and it was just a lot quicker.
Oh, and Anders Breivik in Norway.
That's it. It was just a lot quicker. There was less fire involved. And he got it knocked out in a day. So,
and he's the world record holder.
He is, absolutely, mate. Is he still available? Can we hire his services? Is that how it works?
He's not dead. So I'm not dead, but you know, he's got enough money you could get him out.
Yeah, well, it's Norway. Just wait another one. What do you get? 6 months? So,
no, actually, it was a bit more than that. So it was pretty serious.
yeah. Well, another year or two.
We actually watched a documentary on that. And they were interviewing the cops who eventually caught him, and like they sent the Norwegian SWAT team or whatever over to the island, and they were saying, we've approached him, and there was a bit of a standoff, and he put the rifle down. We were so glad he put the rifle down. He could have been hurt. Norwegian cops, they don't even want to shoot mad bastards.
Oh, you know, I'm pretty disappointed with your efforts today.
Yeah, I think that's what the judge said.
Yeah. Now, who's been a naughty boy then? Well, 2 years.
Yeah, look out.
2 years prison, and you're not allowed to. You're no longer allowed to watch The Price is Right.
Yeah, and here's a really big chalkboard. I will not kill 70 people at a time. Write it out 100
times. Cray Ray reckons if Dre Ray's on to Santorini, he'll go there too. I'm guessing he wants to watch. Oh. He wants to watch Greek guys fight too. Let's be honest, it's going to be a good sport.
Yeah.
Kimatron reckons the captain would go to Michigan, so she might, and she did stress that point to me. Might. Follow him there, or follow me there. I did naturally assume that she would probably go to Mexico, but you know, that's only because she likes crime.
Likes drugs and guns. Yeah,
she's a big fan of cartels. Huge fan.
Yeah, who isn't?
Yeah. She does want to
entertaining.
Yeah, she does want to join the Hamilton cartel. She just wants to head out there and be an
Hamilton cartel. What a bunch of pussies.
Yeah. Homos. Homos.
Yeah.
Not even the good homos.
They haven't got narco subs or narco planes. They've got narco wind turbines. Narco solar.
All their drugs are gluten free.
Soft.
They fire tofu out of
here. Yeah, that's how the cocaine arrives in tofu blocks.
Yeah.
Speaking of secret agent, she was going to go to Peru so she can hang out in the jungle with the sloths.
I don't know why, because she's got a sloth ear.
I was going to mention that, but then I thought,
Yeah, might give him the credit, yeah.
What time is it? Oh, jeepers.
Ooh,
I just noticed the time. We've been flying through.
Yeah.
Should we just jump on to question 3, or do you want to hear a Cole Elliott?
yeah, do it. Nah, go do it.
All right, question 3. Here we go. Question 3. Here we go. Anytime now, computer. Anytime.
Rum, bum, bum, bum.
Question 3. 3.
Dokily, here we go. Question number 3. Parking Nick, tell me the story. And the story goes a little bit like this. Facebook, this is real, by the way. Facebook is actually changing its name. What should it be called now? Or what should it now be called?
Parking.
Parking!
Oh, yeah, it's not a... anyhow. Zuckerberg in every part of your life book.
That works. That works really well. My one, CIA Intel Gathering Department.
Yeah? Yeah?
It's the greatest source of CIA material I've ever seen.
Oh, fucking... no, I reckon mine's better. Zuckerberg fucking everywhere in your life.
Well, you know what? You're not the one issuing out points, so we'll just wait and see, shall we?
There it is. A conspiracy of points to both of us.
Ah! So, do we have an actual winner then?
Yes. Well, it's an equal 17 points for both of you.
17?
Because I give real points.
Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Jesus, for points like that, I'm better off trading it in for a Hamilton jumpsuit.
Oh, but mine are worth more.
Yes,
Don't be flowery millions around here. 17 points each.
17
It's a
points
draw.
yay!
I'm going to have to up your point tally capabilities over there. Look, this is what happens. Being the point hog that I am, I've got them all stashed here around the house. You guys are only allowed X amount of points to keep.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it underway. Facebook has changed its name. What should it now be called? Hanema reckons you should call it Fuckbook. There is one of them. It's a lot different.
I was reading through a court case the other day, and there is a website, and I actually checked it out. So if you accidentally search my history, that's why.
Yeah, of course. That's
Called
exactly why.
Seeking Arrangements. It's for chicks who are looking for a sugar daddy and sugar daddies who are looking for a bitch.
Yeah, I've seen them.
For fuck's sake,
Yeah.
it is shocking. I never knew. Like, I understood, Tinder and Ashley Madison and stuff. But this is girls openly whoring themselves for a price.
So what was the name of that website again?
Seeking Arrangements.
Is that with 2 E's? How many question marks are in that?
Arrangements. Fucking what?
Secret arrangement, yes?
Yeah. That's it came up in a court case. I thought that can't be real.
No, well,
Yeah,
yeah, it is. How much does it cost to join?
it doesn't say.
All right.
No, actually, there's a membership fee, and I thought, I'm too cheap.
Yeah, this is where all your money's going, Nightcap Nation. Text to speak.
Yeah, remember that.
Our good friend Monica the Psychic, Feces book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harvey Dent reckons the bullshit fest, or feast, more of the point,
Yeah.
and it's all you can eat.
Yeah, not wrong there.
Yeah. The Fishman reckons fake book.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to that website,
absolutely.
and it is pretty fake.
Brilliant.
It's just full of fake tits and stuff.
Well, they've got their place.
Actually, that would be, if I owned a plastic surgery, that would be the name of it.
What fake tits are us?
Yeah, fake book.
Ah,
Or, as it's referred to in some circles I travel in, the Bible. Ooh, mic drop.
That's the ultimate fake book.
Mic drop. And you know what? Not that big on the Quran either. Just want to point that out.
Oh, what about the Torah?
Oh, no, they're all right. I don't know what they're saying, so it's fine. Any book that encourages kids to read from 13 and up is not a bad idea.
It's got no idea.
Prove me wrong.
The broker.
The broker. Spy book.
Yeah, that's what I said. Zuckerberg in your house.
That's the name of your paper.
Yeah. Zuck Fuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. He's next on our list after Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Or Elongated Musk.
Yeah.
Mother Dawn reckons face ache.
Yep.
Chop Chop Jim goes, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube are set to merge. Their new name will be now You Twit Face.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie.
It is. I like this one. US Marshal MK Ultra M-Kill.
Yeah.
MK Ultra was real too. Not many people knew that.
Yeah. Is it an M-Kill or Mark III?
It could be Mark III maybe.
Either way.
Oh, it is Mark III. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly right. It's wouldn't surprise if it was, you know.
Have you noticed that US Marshal's been graduated to Group Expert?
Yes. Well, I've noticed that there's a whole bunch of group experts.
There's a couple of Group Experts in there.
Yeah.
Shady Girl reckons it should be known as Dysfunctional Book.
Yeah, it's pretty right. Am I a group expert?
You're admin and Group Expert, I think.
Oh, yay me. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a Group Expert.
Actually, I think I had to add myself as a group expert. Yeah. Oh.
Esquire reckons get a fucking life book.
Yeah. Yep. Not far wrong.
Not far wrong at all. I love this one. Cray Ray, MySpace.
Yeah.
At least it was MySpace. You were guaranteed a friend. His name was Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a ledge. Love old Mike. Wonder what he's up to now. Probably committed suicide, I think.
Yeah.
All my dreams just went up overnight.
Oh.
Oh, well, may as well end it here.
Yeah, that's it.
Had a good run. Had three relatively okay years.
Yeah, stand me in front of Alec Baldwin.
Death by Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Suicide
Let me get
by
run
Baldwin.
over by Lewis Hamilton.
Suicide by Baldwin. There he is. There's Tom, who I called Mike, but his real name's Tom.
Oh. Is that right?
That's Tom right there. He's everyone's friend. Anyone that had MySpace had Tom as a friend. He never spoke to you either, rude fucker. He's next on the list.
Actually, what's he doing with his left hand?
You don't want to know. He's doing a Hamilton.
Yeah, I don't want him as a friend.
Yeah. He's doing the President Hamilton, one shot. Normally to the face. Kimatron reckons it should be referred to as conspiracy book.
Yeah. Plenty of conspiracies out there.
The Hook. Your data is safe with me.
Yeah, here's Zuckerberg in your house.
And Secret Agent S finishing up question number 3, which of course will bring us to the end of question time, which of course then brings us to the end of the program with Whinge
Yeah, not wrong.
There you go. Look at that.
Very correct.
Questions 1, 2, and 3 done, which of course brings us to the end of question time, which of course brings us to the end of the program. Look at that, finished all pretty much on time too.
That's very, very good for us.
Very, very good for us. We smashed it in tonight.
Yeah. There was a bit of a hurry up at the end, but mainly because Lewis Hamilton needed to be called a dick so often because he's a dick.
Yeah. See how I start my day most days.
Well, with a dick.
Well, yeah. But then I go into the kitchen and I make a coffee and I just turn to the kids and say, guys, Just remember, no matter what happens today, Lewis Hamilton is a dick.
Yep.
And you could do much worse in life.
Well, you could do better than me.
Pretty much. Campbell could murder 7 kids, which I'm pretty sure he's capable of.
Yeah.
And I still would be proud that he's not.
Is.
And I'd still be proud that he's not Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. Well,
He can
I'd
go
still be proud of him.
He can go to a movie set with a prop firearm.
What could go wrong?
Not enough for me to turn on him.
No, exactly. Exactly.
That's it. That's exactly it. Boom! It does bring us to that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen, where we say, time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care where you sleep, but you can't sleep here.
Yeah, good.
I'm just so used to hearing that in my youth, mostly from my parents.
He's not joking, folks.
No, not Hamilton in this one. This one's all Pete Evans.
Yeah.
It's been a great show, a really fun show. Thank you to everybody that has either watched us live or watching us on replay or just not watching us at all. Doesn't really matter. Let's make this go viral. If you know Lewis Hamilton, and let's face it, we all know him somewhere because he always fucking sends text messages to everybody. Be my friend.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Send him the link to this particular video and let him know that he's a dick.
Yep. Absolutely.
I will pay money to his TED Talk just to sit in the front row to say, hey, Lewis, hey, you're a dick.
You're a dick.
Not even a good one.
Yeah.
Not even one that you'd be proud to show your missus.
You're a soft little one.
Yeah, you're like a old 90-year-old William Shatner fucking penis. to boldly go where no man has gone before, into a woman.
Yeah.
Over that part of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal, and recently voted to punch Lewis Hamilton in the face. It's Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. I hope everyone enjoyed the evening, and I hope you enjoy your week.
Yay! Except for if you're Lewis Hamilton. Fuck you. I hope you didn't
fuck
enjoy
him.
it.
Yeah, fuck him. I don't care what he does.
Yeah. See you in court, fuckface. Right there in the centre part of the studio, representing Parking Nick's guitar collection, it's of course the blues guitar itself. Guitar! Yay!
Yay.
And further off screen, she's of course hiding, but she's the keeper of the points this evening. Thank you to Secret Agent S for paying attention. Hooray!
Good night.
Good night. Don't let Parking go all Hamilton on you.
No, thank you.
I'll send over the helium. Big thank you to each and every one of you. Have a great night. Have a good sleep. Big thanks to each and every one of you once again.
Thank you, everybody.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Get off me lawn. Go and get fucked. No, I'm only kidding. I'm going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Saturday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better than...
Being Lewis Hamilton.
Ninu. Good night. Or Nanu. Could be Nanu. I don't care.